Okay. Are we back? Are we back? Please tell me we're back. Okay, yeah, I think we're back now. That's good. Okay, god damn. Okay. I don't know if it created like another stream though, or if it's still continuing from the same one. Let me just look at my. Oh no. Shit. Wait, am I live or no? I don't even know if I'm live or not. Because OBS still says I'm streaming, but if I don't know if I don't know if we're live or not. It looks like it looks like it had to make a separate stream. Yeah, it looks like I had to reset. So now there's a now there is a different now there is a different stream. Um I'm gonna now there's like a different stream. It just crashed out of nowhere. What does the vault look like? Yep, it looks like that. Yep. What the hell? Why the internet just cut out like that? Why did it just cut out like that? Stupid router, man. Fucking piece of shit. I'm gonna like rename this. I don't know if I should call it like part 2, part 1 or something. I'm just gonna call it like part 2 or something. Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna publish that and I'll export it while I continue. Just give me a moment, guys. What the hell, dude? You cannot be serious. What the fuck just happened? Oh my god. I don't know why like the router just decided to just like randomly turn off. It's a good thing I was able to just like restart the router and get it back get it working again. And I didn't have to like go and do like some kind of like hard reset or something because that would have been bad. Okay, anyway, let's get back to where I was. Let's get back to where I was. Okay. I guess OBS will just like continue streaming even if you're offline. Even if like your internet cuts out because it will just attempt to reconnect. But anyway, we're back now. Anyway, back on the agenda. Well, okay. This for you, alright. I was over there playing around. Guy with the black hair was sitting there. Got curious and started peeking at him. Did anything catch your eye? Not so much. Oh yeah. If I had to say, I guess there's how he didn't drink the booze he had with him. He didn't drink it? Yeah, just sat there like a dummy. Maybe he was waiting for somebody? I see. Curious that he didn't drink it. Maybe the poison was maybe the poison was his medicine then. Maybe the alcohol was just a backup? Maybe the murderer put poison in both the alcohol and the medicine. So because like they knew he had to at least take one of those. Anyway. Oh, okay. Alright. I think that's all we know for now, yeah. Well then. Seems things are coming together a little. Nanase, where were you? And why do you have someone on your shoulder? Well, I wanted to call someone over. Problem was, he wouldn't wake up. Oh, hey, Namoto. Yeah, I was about to look for you. I was about to be like, what about Namoto? We should probably talk to him too. Namoto? Ugh, you smell booze on you. Were you drinking again? Yeah. I feel like I got snoozing. Also, I'm not as strong as I look, so is it okay if I let you down now? Sure, my bad. You're free to just sit there until you sober up. Especially considering what just happened. Huh? Did something happen? Hmm? Did Nasi not tell you? Tell me? What's up? Oh, what? Someone has killed Sataka. No. Well, what did you say? Someone murdered Sataka at the foot bath. He was poisoned. Poisoned? No. Why? How could that... As one would expect, he's shaken to hear his friends dead. Ashley, please stay at Namoto's side. Firstly, Nomade, may I talk with you? Huh? Me first? Okay, fine. Bro, can you stop being so fucking cheeky? I wanna just bonk you on the head right now, bro. Stop being so cheeky. Like, we're solving a murder case here. Why are you so nonchalant? No, you're not telling me you're the murderer, right? Then, please testify. Alright, here we go. It's Ace Attorney time. Oh yeah, I saw it. There at the footpath, the guy with black hair was sitting down. Sat there and sat there. I wonder what he was doing. Didn't try to talk to him or nothing though. He didn't even sip on the booze he had with him. You think he was waiting for somebody, maybe? So now I'm thinking, maybe that person slipped in the poison, then forced him to drink it? Something like that, you know? What do you think? Forced him to drink it. That part does catch my attention. As do some of the other statements. Let's search around here to see if there's anything there. I should check my verse. Yeah, we got these. Yeah, we may as well save. Okay, good luck. Oh boy. Sit down. Sat there, what I was doing, not talk to him. And you just watched? Nothing else? Sure did. I was sneaky. Because I didn't want to be found out. May I ask you to elaborate? Well, the same prank I played on you guys, I also played on the guy with black hair. He would have lectured me super hard. You reap what you sow. So what, you threw a crab? So you threw a crab at his feet or what? What the fuck? I don't think this is helpful though. Just sip on the booze he had. That kind of cooperates. Because he doesn't drink wine unless he's just, you know. Did it look as if he was awaiting someone? Oh yeah! He was glancing around here and there. I'm pretty sure he was waiting on somebody. He was. So now I'm thinking maybe that person. Oh, I feel like that person. But like, surely if someone was forcing him to drink it, he would like resist, right? Namare, you claim he was forced to drink the poison. However, there was no sign of such a struggle at the crime scene. Suppose he was waiting for someone. It's likely that someone will be an acquaintance of Sadaka's. However, even in that case, if they forced him to ingest poison, he would obviously resist. So long as he didn't death himself. No way! Sadaka couldn't have been thinking of anything like that. No doubt. He was a moody guy, but real bold. Can't imagine he'd want to die. And that makes it all the more unthinkable that the poison was forced upon him. I don't know about all that. Yeah. The guy with the black hair? He had a pretty sour look. Maybe there was something on his mind. He was just keeping it secret from his friends. Something on his mind? Maybe. And why wouldn't Sadaka talk to us about it? Besides, he just said he was going to drink at the foot bath. He didn't say he was meeting anyone. But if it was bad enough to want to die, it makes sense he wouldn't mention it. Because if you say you're gonna die, someone's gonna stop you. Especially wouldn't want to tell friends like you guys, right? That actually makes some sense, actually. Nomara, you're actually making sense for once. Listen, you brat. If you try to rile us up anymore... Stop, Nomoto. It'd be terrible if it was true, of course. But it's not out of the question either. We still don't know anything in any real sense. And once we know the truth of this case, I'm sure we'll also know what Sadaka was thinking. Yes, that's exactly it. And whatever the truth is, I'll accept it. Now then, Ashley. Will you testify next? Yes, understood. Sadaka told me he was going to drink at the foot bath, then left the room. I didn't really hear anything about him drinking with anyone. He just left on his own, carrying that wine. But if I had known this was going to happen, I should have gone with him. He also had that cold. How best someone took advantage of Sadaka's drunkenness, poisoned his drink, and killed him that way. Sadaka... Let's see. Poison thanks to him being drunk, huh? Well, it's not improbable. Let's think about this. Taking into account what the others have said. Alright, let's do this. Seems about right. My question is, why would he be carrying wine if he wasn't going to drink it? Oh, whoops. Okay, that doesn't really work. Do you know what kind of wine it was? Oh, sorry, I can't remember. I only saw it for a second. I don't know the brand at all. Right, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, I don't think. For how long did he have the cold? It was a few days ago, but he was coughing a lot more before that. He was pretty prone to sickness. I think he also stayed up late into the night practicing piano. And yes, he really pushed himself to his limits. So he was hard on himself. thing. I mean, it would make sense he wouldn't struggle if he was drunk, because when you're drunk, you kinda don't really operate. But how was he drunk if he didn't drink the alcohol? Yeah. Ashley, you're suggesting that the culprit took advantage of his drunkenness to poison him. But at least while Sataka was sitting there waiting, he never even sipped on his drink. Which would make Sataka being drunk rather unlikely, don't you think? Ah! But ain't there still a chance he just went whole hog on it after they met up? No, I don't think that would happen. With only a few exceptions, Sataka tried to avoid getting very drunk when drinking with others. He said he didn't want people to see him acting indecent. Right, you! It's Nomare. You gonna actually use my name? Nomare. Did you see who he was meeting with? You wanna know? Do you know? Depends. Well, if you know, if you know, won't you please tell us? Oh, well, scary. I missed that pretty face, white-haired lady. There. The blonde-haired guy. Namoto? What? Why? Calm down, Ashley. Namoto, did you meet Sataka at the footbath? Yeah, I did. Why? Why did you hide it? Well, we had a fight. Me and him. A fight? Not like a punching kind of fight. It wasn't that big a thing. Plus, he was the one who called me to the bath. Sataka called for you? Can I ask you to talk about this in detail? Yeah. Alright, here we go. I went to the footbath because Sataka asked me to. Two of us often have to have a chat over drinks, so I figured this would be like that. What we talked about was all private stuff, so I don't think it's got any bearing on this. And well, we wrapped up our conversation, then I left. I had no idea you'd come to this after that. Damn it. Why did it have to happen? Right. No, he wouldn't tell us what transpired. It'd be nice if we could find out somehow. Here we go. I mean, that kind of adds up because, like, they did say Sataka was waiting for somebody. That kind of adds up, I guess. We have it on a chat with drinks or things like that. I think that you do this rather frequently. Yeah, pretty often. When we get some drinks in us, our hearts open up. Of course, sometimes it meant our opinions clashed, but it helped us know each other, so we kept doing it. And today wasn't necessarily unique, I take it. What do you mean by private? You know, the competition's coming up, just that sort of stuff. Nothing to do with the case, I bet. You say it's not relevant, but right now I'm seeking all the information I can get. Would you be able to tell us what you talked about in more detail? It may be difficult to talk about, But this is for Sataka's sake. For Sataka. Yeah, alright. Well, the piano competition is coming up. We were talking about that. And something he said got me a little steamed. Then it turned into an argument. Let's see. Is it that hard to talk about? It wasn't just this time. It actually happened a bunch of times. It actually happened a bunch before too. Ashley's a warrior, and the competition's close. So I didn't want to put any more burden on her. Why? You realize Sataka's dead? For a reason like that? How could you hide this? Look, consider my perspective. I argued with him and left, and then I found out he was dead. Right. Nomare? Huh? Did you see what kind of fight Sataka and Namoto had? Well, you know, that place is all sweaty. Wouldn't stick around long unless it had a good reason. So, you didn't see anything after the two met? That's what it means. Well, that's what that means. Super sorry I can't help and all. In that case, I think I like to question Namoto a little more. Hold on a second. There's no reason to suspect Namoto yet, is there? He's certainly not the type to kill someone. But at the moment, he should be the person most likely to know something. But then shouldn't I be suspicious too for having known him so long? She seems a little bewildered. Very well then. We'll hear from Ashley and try to calm her down while we're at it. If you suspect Namoto, shouldn't you suspect me too? Because we're friends. Even if they had a fight, that's no reason to kill a person. Even if they were that hateful, our relationship would have fallen apart long ago. But then, who could have? Sataka. Why did he drink that poisoned wine? I don't know. We're gonna have to find out. We haven't necessarily concluded that he's a culprit yet. That's her friend who's under suspicion. I wonder how we can calm her down. Alright, let's go. Something. What? Okay. You know what? I don't know. Maybe I guess shock can do things to you. I don't know. Your thoughts on their fighting? I wasn't aware of it at all. Do you have any ideas? Why did he drink that poison? He did not drink the wine. Oh. Fuck. No. Wait. But he... Nope. What are you thinking happened, Ashley? Well, obviously someone made him drink it. Sataka was the kind of person to speak his mind. And there were a number of people who opposed him. She says the culprit had him drink poison. Come to think of it, didn't he drink something else? The cold. Wait, the cold medicine. Sataka drank more than poison and wine. Huh? He had also taken cold medicine. Cold medicine? Is something the matter? Well, Sataka didn't have any cold medicine. He said he'd go buy some tomorrow if it was still bad. But at that time, I don't think he would have had any. In other words, it's possible he got the cold medicine from someone he met at the foot bath. If that's the case, it increases the likelihood that this person knew Sataka had a cold. That can't be. Are there any other acquaintances of yours here at this hotel? No. Not that I know everyone Sataka knows, but as far as I know, there shouldn't be anyone. This hotel is also quite a ways from where we live. In that case, the most suspicious person continues to be... But wait! Maybe Sataka had some cold medicine when he talked to me and I just didn't notice it. And also, it's possible he was lying to me. Hey! You got a sec? What is it? Oh, you know, the wine lady just seems so sad. The wine-haired lady just seems so sad. I was feeling bad for her. Don't be such a bully, Miss Kitty Ears. We need to find the culprit as soon as possible. That may only get harder the more time passes. Well then, want to hear what I think? What do you think? What I think is, the guy with the black hair. Maybe he killed himself. I mean, it sounds like things between him and the blonde guy were getting strained lately. Maybe that put him in a bad place? And fighting with his friend would get him real depressed. He'd be thinking, I don't want to fight. I don't want him to hate me. Maybe that got to be all he could think about, and figured he should just off himself. Possibility of suicide isn't non-existent. It's quite the reaction to just having a fight with somebody, though. But I guess you never know like what's going through someone's head. Then show me what's weird about my story. It's your whole job, isn't it? Perhaps I could find a link here. Let's listen to him before we sort all this out. Alright, here we go. Me. I'm thinking the black-haired guy. Me, I'm thinking the black-haired guy killed himself, you know? I mean, things were strained between them, right? That probably put him in a bad place. Mr. Blackhair probably didn't want any more dispute. So, as soon as the blonde guy left, he downed the poison and died. See? Doesn't that tie everything up? I don't think so, bro. That settles it. Case closed. Possibility of suicide. I can't completely declare it's possible. Right. But it's better to consider multiple possibilities. Alright, time to do this. Let's go! What information led you to think that? Well, because they were fighting? That could have made him fed up with it all. I see. I'm about to get to that anyway. Okay, did he appear depressed to you? Yes, he had a pretty serious look. That guy always had a serious look, though. I'm right about that. Okay. Down the poison. But he... How many times are people gonna say he drank the poison? Like, you... Like, he doesn't even drink... Yeah. And did you see him drink it? Well, nah. But it was after the guy he met left. So it would have to be Mr. Blackhair drinking it himself, right? But would he though? Doesn't sound right. Yeah, I don't think. What else is there? No. I have a feeling it's something to do with this, but I don't know which one. But I don't think that. I don't think that's useful. Oh. I have no clue, man. Order of poison came after everything. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that sounds as it doesn't add up with that. You say he promptly downed the poison, but the order they entered his body in was cold medicine, then wine, then poison. As such, I believe we can't rule this to be a suicide. Poison last? Why would Sadaka have had beer after the medicine and then drink the poison last? And at what point was he putting them into his mouth willingly? Or otherwise, did the culprit convince him to drink all three? Well, say the culprit convinced him to do it, then that definitely makes the killer one of his friends. It was me. I gave Sadaka the cold medicine. What? Could you tell us more? Yeah. It's me who brought him the cold medicine. Because he had a cold. I gave it to him and said, go back to your room and drink up. After that, we had our fight, and I left right away. Past that, I didn't see him. No signs of a struggle. Just fell over and got his front wrenched. I don't want to think about it, but maybe it was a suicide. It probably might have been the cause. I guess we can't ask him now. That's all I got. So we gave him the cold medicine. And it was in goodwill. I guess that's what he was saying. He's saying here he went back to his room. He's saying that when he went back to his room, he didn't know Sadaka was dead. I'm sure this will be the end. I hope this can come to a clean conclusion. There you go. Nice. So you weren't asked to get it for him. So you weren't asked to get it for him, but rather did so independently. Yeah, he was always getting sick and all. True, I guess. Can't be suspicious of a man wanting to care for his best friend, right? And you were just in your room afterward? Yeah. I was either sleeping or drinking there mostly. What's that like? No. there's no sign of another party. So what else is there but a suicide? I wonder if he went back to his room before Sataka died. No signs of a struggle, just fell over and got his blood drenched. Excuse me, but how would you know that? I thought you went back to your room, bro. How do you know he fell over? Nope. Oh shit. Wait, no. That's the wrong question. Wait, yeah, I missed that. Yeah. He got his front drenched. About that statement. Thank you for the water, Zooey. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing good this Friday. How's your Friday been? Hope you're doing good. We're just playing 1BEATHEART. We're kind of in the middle of a murder mystery right now. Oh yeah, I hope you're doing good. How have you been? It's been a while, man. Hope you're doing good. Got his front drenched. About that statement. We found Sataka's body to be wet on both sides. I believe we only told you that Sataka had died in the footbath. If you just delivered the medicine and left, wouldn't it be difficult to have that kind of knowledge? No. Namoto, do you know something we don't? Just came home, so I'm pretty good now. What about you? I'm doing pretty good. We had a pretty today wasn't a regular work day for us. We kind of went my whole platoon went airsoft shooting together, just for like a little team bonding session, I guess. So yeah, it was pretty fun this morning. So after that, it was kind of just we were all free to go home afterwards. So I just had lunch with some of my coworkers, and then I just went home and crashed in my bed for 3 hours. So I'm pretty awake now. I'm pretty awake now since I slept for almost 3 hours. So I'm planning on streaming for longer. I didn't stream very long last stream because I was quite tired. So yeah, hopefully I can stream more tonight because I feel much more awake. So it depends on how long this game is, I guess. Also, I just noticed your I just noticed your icon is Hornet from Silk Song. I didn't even know you could get a thing like that. How do you get that thing? How do you get that? You know what? I promise after October I will get back to playing Hollow Knight again. I know it will be quite a time after that because I know it will be quite a time after that. I guess I haven't even finished Hollow Knight and then Silk Song is out now, so you know what? Maybe after October I will get back to playing Hollow Knight. Yeah, and I'll just it'll probably just be maybe at that point I'll treat Hollow Knight like it's some kind of maybe I'll treat Hollow Knight like my default game by then. By then, I don't know. You get it by subbing to someone who is playing Silk Song? Oh, huh. That's cool. I guess it's a kind of thing they're doing. I mean, Silk Song did just come out after all, so they're probably trying to do some cool stuff with it. What? Namoto! That's enough. I can accept anything, so please tell us everything, Namoto. There's still things I don't get either. Things you don't get? I gave him cold medicine and beer. I brought him his favorite kind. Poison? I didn't have anything to do with that. I'm gonna BRB and go for something. Yeah, sure. Go do what you need to do. I'm sure you had a long day at work today. So Yeah. So yeah, do you maybe like go wash up or something? Maybe have a shower. Maybe even get like a snack. I'm not sure what time it is for you right now. I think it's I'm gonna guess it's like close to 5 p.m. because it's Germany is like 6 hours behind Singapore, right? So I'm guessing it should be approaching like 5 p.m. Around 5 p.m. Yeah. All right, nice. Okay. Yeah, maybe go like get like some dinner or something. That'd be nice. I mean, you could. I don't know. What time do you usually have dinner? I tend to have dinner around like 7. I tend to have dinner around like 7:30 p.m. So 7 or 7:30 p.m. Yeah. I don't eat dinner. Huh? What do you mean you don't eat dinner? What the fuck? You don't eat. How do you survive? I mean, I guess you can. I guess you can sort of survive with just breakfast and lunch, but like, no dinner. What? There's only been a few occasions throughout my life when I went without dinner, and it's only because I only eat breakfast and sometimes breakfast. Oh, hold on. It's sometimes lunch. Dude, you're like, dude. Every time you talk about your habits, every time I learn more about your habits, I just feel like you're living on the edge. You don't get a lot of sleep. You don't even eat a lot. How are you alive? I don't understand. I personally don't understand having a routine like that. Like, I cannot go one day without without at least 2 meals, man. I don't know how some people can just survive off of pretty much nothing. I don't understand that routine at all. I don't get it, but you know what? If you're somehow surviving, then you know what? Props to you. Poison? I didn't have anything to do with that. Namoto, if you're gonna keep lying even now, it ain't a lie, it's the truth this time. Well, what can we make of this? There was something I was curious about. Regarding the alcohol detected in Sataka's body, there were actually 2 reactions.
Huh?
The beer Namoto just mentioned, as well as the wine. Are you familiar with the brands Yabichu beer and Buongyo? I don't know. Oh! Those are what Namoto and Sataka always drink. Wine? Is there something about Sataka and wine? Doesn't Sataka not like wine though? Hold on. According to Ashley's testimony, Sataka doesn't tend to drink wine. Is that right? Yes, he would drink it with others if he needed to. But he wouldn't drink it just because he wanted to. And Namoto went to meet Sataka bringing beer. I suppose intending to give him that beer? Yeah, that's right. And the wine Sataka was carrying, perhaps it was intended to be given to Namoto. Oh, that's true. That's true. Namoto does like wine much more than beer, but if that's what was happening, doesn't that leave us somewhere strange? Somewhere strange? Strange in light of what we just talked about. The untouched alcohol, I guess. Like if it was meant for Namoto, why did he not take the alcohol with him? Shit. Okay. What? But then there was poison in the wine too. So why is Namoto not dead? That's right. Poison was also detected in the wine. Wine? Then... Namoto, did you drink this wine? Nah, I didn't. The beer you intended to give Sataka wasn't present at the crime scene. I presume you're still in possession of it. Could you bring it here? Yeah. Beer contains traces of cold medicine. The amount suggests it was mixed in. Which means what exactly? It is highly likely that Namoto intentionally mixed cold beer into this cold beer. It's highly likely that Namoto mixed cold medicine into this beer. Cold beer into the beer. You mix beer with beer. You on about? It is highly likely that Namoto intentionally mixed cold medicine into this beer. What happens when you mix cold medicine in beer? Sataka had a cold, so he was in a frail state. But furthermore, cold medicine and beer is a dangerous combination. At worst, it could put him into a comatose state. Comatose? You gave him something that dangerous at the bath? Exactly. And as long as he wasn't standing in it, even that water level would be enough to drown him. But then, it's also very likely that Sataka intended to give this poisoned wine to Namoto. But he didn't drink it now, did he? So is there any chance he was going for a double suicide? Double suicide? That wouldn't happen. Sataka was a germaphobe, so he wouldn't be willing to share the same drink. Like Namoto said, if he'd been knocked comatose by the cold medicine and beer and drowned in the bath, it could have been dismissed as a simple accident. It was because we detected poison in Sataka's body and the wine that we decided this might not have been an accident. We began an investigation. That means... Namoto. What? You thought that he only died with his front half wet. Can you explain that in a bit more detail? What other details are there? Just what it is. He failed to put out his plan and didn't look like he had the power to get up. So just like that, I left the area. Then, don't you think he might have managed to get back up and drank the poison wine he himself brought? He... what? So then, Sataka drank the wine on purpose so that his death wouldn't be declared an accident? Indeed. Now, let's sum all this up. First of all, having been summoned there by Sataka, Namoto went to the footpath with cold medicine for him, as well as beer he mixed the medicine into. After getting him to drink the beer as per his expectations, he watched Sataka collapse into the bath, figured he would drown, and left the area to return to his room. However, most unexpectedly, Sataka had also prepared poisoned wine. By drinking that wine himself, he made it into a poisoning, proving the odds that it would not be seen as an accident. In short, both parties were trying to kill each other in that place. Ohio-senpai. Ohio. Hey gamer, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Hope you're doing good. How's your Friday been? Yeah, the stream looks like it only went on for like a few minutes, but it's because it crashed in the middle of it because well, not crashed, because I randomly lost internet connection in the middle, so Twitch is counting this as a new stream now, so yeah. But yeah, I hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good, gamer. We're back on 1BEATHEART. I'm doing good. I hate when that happens. Yeah. It's been a while since something like that happened. I don't know why, like, my internet just cut out randomly. I was luckily able to restart my router and get it back on, you know, in no time, but I wasn't able to get it on to where like I could like join back to the previous stream. So there's gonna be like another VOD. There's gonna be like another VOD before this one. But yeah, other than that, hope you're having a good Friday. How's it been? But yeah, I'm doing good as well. I had like a nice like little airsoft session this morning, and then I had lunch, and I just like slept for 3 hours. So now I'm like quite awake. So I should be able to stream like much longer this time. No, it's only been like roughly 2 hours since I started, which is still shorter than my last stream. I suppose drinking his own poison wine was his last form of resistance. Yes! That is the truth of this case. Culprit is you, Namoto. Both trying to kill each other. No way. Why? Why would they do that? It was a while ago now, when our relationship started to fall apart. Namoto. From the start, us and our styles were totally different. I didn't care though. That guy though? Seems like he couldn't stand it. Sataka couldn't... Yeah. Him being a perfectionist, his strength and his weakness. It reminds me of a certain piano player from another RPG game I played. I wonder who that could be. He'd always be snapping at me. I told him, I ain't gonna change just for you. Me? I do things the ways I believe in. But I guess he and I thought real different. There at the footbath, he told me. Well, when your looks and your playing are that disgusting. A good rival? Don't give me that crap. He was trying to kill me too. And that's true. Then why? How were you and Sataka able to look so happy when we were all together? If your friendship had gone that awful, why didn't our relationship long since fall apart? Kanane Tachibana? No? Who was I even from? Who is I even from? Who is I even from? Bleach? Since he talked about Bleach earlier, last stream. I have no idea. Oh, it's from Angel Beats. Okay. I've never seen that show. What she dies in that show? Great, I've been spoiled. Well, I can't watch that show anymore, so fuck. They put her in Heaven Burns Red. What is Heaven Burns Red? Heaven Burns... Why can't I type Burns Red? It's a game. Oh, this looks real familiar. I think it's because like the My Rhythm game has one of their songs in their catalog. They're all dead in the show, Koyawa. Oh! Oh god. Wait, what? They're all dead? What the hell happens in that show? What the fuck? Guess it's a lot darker than I thought. I guess a lot of anime are like a lot darker when you like look at the story. Like isn't Re:Zero also quite dark? I was thinking of watching that show at some point too. Yeah, I don't know. Ashley, you said that before too. We were hateful enough to want to kill each other. Our relationship would have been too long ago. You were wrong about that. Me and Sataka, we both had a reason to stay. Huh? A real dick. Oh shit, I didn't mean to press that fast. What though? There's one more thing. Can I ask you one last question? What? This murder plot. Did you think it up all on your own? Nah, I couldn't have done it myself. I know it's weird for me to say, but I'm a moron too. I never think of something like this alone. Then who was it? Well... What's wrong? Oh no. Oh, an awful headache. Can't do much about that. We'll talk with you later. Angel Beats is about them finding peace to be reborn in the reincarnation cycle. Plus, it is an old anime. They're known for their darkness. Damn. I guess it's like that one anime where it was called like what the disappearance of this girl's name. Forgot her name. The disappearance of something. Maybe if I type it into Google, it will know. The disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya. Yeah, it reminds me of that. I've never seen it, but I just know that anime is iconic. Or just like how often it shows up in like certain anime circles and stuff. Yeah. Real sorry. You know what I'm going to say, don't you? Yes. While we do live in advanced times, technology isn't precise enough to detect the specific brand of alcohol from a sample. Even if you had known the beer brand from reading the can, the wine bottle Sataka brought had its label removed. Sorry, I used it. Your ability to convert the world into numbers and analyze it all. It may be handy, but it really breaks things. Including the gameplay in this case. What are you even talking about? Did bro just break the fourth wall? What? At any rate, please be careful in the future. Right. Sorry. Was that about crunching numbers and analyzing? I like how Nanase's assistant is like somehow more responsible than him. Let's see. For example, Arumu. Say you're thinking something but not saying it. I can even see things like that as numbers. And by converting them, I can tell what you're thinking. What? So as far as Nanase sees it, I may as well be stripped down to my skivvies. Exactly. Exactly what? I don't even know what that word means. Skivvies? Anyway, once again, like with Merue. Yeah, he had a sudden headache when trying to remember his collaborator. Just, what is happening here? Didn't see any signs of him being hacked. Sure enough, looks like there's a real chance it's that killer. Thank you for the water, Zui. I gotta refill my bottle soon. Deadpool fourth wall breaking amateur. Deadpool is like a natural. Perhaps, but we aren't getting much information like this. I'm exhausted again today. Let's disperse for now, and get some rest, and lock up. Yeah, you too, Nase. You betcha! 2 days in a row of people dying. And neither culprit can remember their collaborator's name. Just, what is this? Oh? The black hair one was just too clever. He lost. He should have gone with his instinct. Ah, but I hope it'll be soon. After all, I'm getting tired of his appearance. Wild 3 Black Clover, isn't that an anime? Isn't Black Clover an anime? I've calmed down a little, but something's lurking. I don't even know who was talking there. Where's Nase? I don't know. Oh, hey Misane. Good morning. This is Nase's room, is it not? Sure is. Shit, I pressed. Koza and company just got back, and it sounded like he went off to the lobby to talk to him. Koza and company? Yes, the question is sort of settled for now. So like, you want to go see what's up? I suppose I will. What about you, Aru? Ah well, unless they ask me to grab some materials. I'm not bored of it though. So, can I come with? What is he doing asking her to do it? Love that anime. What is that anime about actually? I've never seen it. I just heard the name and all since it's like one of those animes that like everybody knows about, even if they haven't seen it. Well then, let's go later, shall we? Right on. Okay. Go and save, shall we? Okay, I'm gonna go refill my bottles since I don't have a lot of water left, so I'll be back in a second. So yeah, give me a bit, guys. Alright, I am back. Shonen fight manga about a kid who wants to be a wizard king. Dang. That is peak shonen material right there. Not something I would watch personally, but sounds pretty cool. Thank you for the hit, Pat Zumi. Why did it not register though? That's weird. Isn't the hitpad supposed to register? What's going on? Why'd the hitpad not work? What the hell? That's weird. But I will, I don't even have a hotkey action for this. It's like, I think it's H. Wait. Yeah, there we go. Nice. I don't know why I didn't. I don't know why I didn't play just now. It should have played. It's so weird. Anyway, back to. Oh yeah, we were supposed to. Yeah. Yo, the Nase, my man. Nase. Oh, Misane-chan. How you doing? I'm not so tired I would pass our word to others at the very least. Sorry about that. I guess it was selfish of me. Now, I talked a bit with Kosa and the others. And... any developments? Well, with the suspects being how they are, you know. So, there hasn't been much, I take it. Well, we're at a bit of a stalemate. If only there was someone else who might know something. Ah! Oh, thought of something? How about that guy in the garden? The garden? You mean Shinobu? You have a point. People gather in the garden. And Shinobu has a feeling about him that makes you want to talk to him. Yeah, Shinobu's got this fancy aura. Like he's super easy to talk to. He helpfully adjusts to your pace. Thus, you might easily open your heart to him. Now that's what I call winning hearts and minds. Yes. I believe he's a highly skilled communicator. I'm as jealous as can be. You're not exactly shy, Nanase. Really? People say I'm hard to talk to, though. That's because conversations with you go at your pace. We don't have a clear objective right now, so I suppose we'll go talk to him with Shinobu. Texas chicken. Nice. How's the Texas chicken? I've actually never had Texas chicken. How's the chicken there? I was actually my friends and I have actually considered going there for like lunch at some point, but we haven't done that yet. I have been to Wingstop though. Wingstop is pretty good. I've never been to Texas chicken though. Was mid? Really? Man, it actually sounded like it was good though. Or maybe your order was mid. I don't know. maybe just like the chicken you got was mid. Maybe you got unlucky. I don't know. I guess I'll try it myself when I get the chance. But like, yeah, damn. Is there any fried chicken that you like? Honestly, I don't think I've ever heard you say anything that wasn't mid. Maybe because it's like a high-end like fast food chain. Because I know I know that like some people do sometimes prefer like smaller mom and pop shops to like bigger restaurants because like they're more genuine and like they're better at cooking sometimes as well. I know some people are like that. Do you often prefer like lesser known places compared to like more well known places like Texas Chicken? Because I guess it is possible that could be the case, because I know that sometimes like the smaller places can be better because they're more focused on like the quality than like the sales that like corporations usually focus on. Texas Chicken was good when it newly opened, but other than that, most fried chicken I've eaten are mid. I guess your heart was in the please. I guess I feel like I probably would have liked it, but I don't know. Have you had Wingstop? Because I personally really like Wingstop. Have you had Wingstop? Because I like Wingstop a lot. Hey, Misane. Good day. Good day to you, Shinobu. Don't overexert yourself now. You look even paler than before. That's perceptive of you. I often hear guests talking here, so I naturally end up observing. Which is why we want to talk with you a bit. Do you have some time? With me? Well, hold on. I'm heading to the plants. Could you wait until I'm done? Yes, that's fine by me. Oh, that's right. I had a report to give. Report? Yeah, to your dad, Misani-chan. My father? What about? They're handling the questioning.
Oh.
Ah! Just forget it. Huh? Well, if you'll excuse me. Nanase? And he's gone. Smells like a scoop. I'm gonna go take a peep. What? What are you two doing, man? Well, I should be able to manage on my own. Sorry to make you wait. It took me a while to wrap up. No, it's fine. It's your job, it's your job after all. I don't think I've eaten that. Oh, you haven't had Wingstop? Huh, okay. I don't know, maybe you'll like it. Maybe you'll like it. Because I personally like Wingstop. Oh yeah, Hot Bird Goated. Oh yeah, Hot Bird. Yeah, I've heard of Hot Bird because I mentioned this before, but I watched the Hungry Sam eat it. I feel like it's like a lot of spicy stuff though, and I don't really do well with spicy stuff. Even the mildest curry can make me sweat bullets. So, sorry, buckets. Though I don't know if I could deal with Hot Bird unless Hot Bird has like non-spicy options, so that would like go against the name of the restaurant. But I don't know. I think I wanted to eat Wingstop, but it was expensive, so I didn't. Is it really that expensive? I mean, like, I guess I don't know. Is Wingstop like actually expensive? Maybe it's more expensive in Malaysia, but for me, like a meal, maybe because I bought like a 6-piece meal, but like whenever I go to Wingstop, my meal is like no more than like $12, unless $12 is expensive to you. Maybe it is. I don't know. Usually when I go out to eat, I usually expect my meal to be at least like $10 or up. But yeah, sauce is good. Yeah, the sauce is good. I really like the ranch and the cheese sauce they have is really nice. I was actually thinking of going to Wingstop today, but I think I'll leave that for like another time. Maybe next week, maybe? I don't know. I guess we'll see what I feel like. Besides, just sitting here makes me forget about the passage of time. It wasn't any bother. Oh, I see. Everything is cheap if you earn enough. Fair, I guess. Yeah, it's fair. I guess because like right now you're not earning anything, so yeah, you're trying to spend as little as possible. So yeah, fair enough. I forgot to consider your perspective. Sorry. Yeah, I forgot you haven't gotten a job yet. Yeah, maybe when you start earning, then maybe you can like start like eating stuff like slightly more expensive. I mean, like I feel like even nowadays I still try to spend not too much. Like I have like when it comes to spending and stuff, I have this goal where like I will tell myself not to spend more than I will tell myself not to spend more than $600 a month. And so far it's been going well. I haven't even like spent so far I have yet to spend even like $400 even. Like, I think the most I've spent so far is like $360, I think. But so far, I have yet to spend even like 400. So I'm still like pretty I'm still like pretty like within my I'm still right now I'm still like pretty within my my threshold. So that's pretty good. Hopefully I can keep it going until my NS is over, because I wanna save as much more money as possible while still enjoying stuff, because I kind of want to invest in like a new PC soon, because it should be so much better to stream. It should be so much better to like play games and stream on like a proper PC than like just a laptop, because like this laptop can like barely handle like things like Overwatch and shit. Like, I remember when I was streaming Overwatch and I had to lower down the resolution to like almost like Windows XP resolution just to be able to play smoothly. Like, this laptop is not good for gaming, even though it's a gaming laptop. Like, honestly, the title of gaming laptop is the most like deceptive thing I've ever heard, because these things cannot run games to save its own fucking life. And I guess also, to be fair, this laptop is like it's almost like 4 years old now, so I feel like very soon I should probably invest in a PC. I can't believe I've been streaming on this same laptop for like the last 2.5 years almost. Like, I think at some point I should probably get an upgrade soon. I've already bought like a new monitor and keyboard, so I may as well go and like get like a PC. I should probably also invest in like maybe a second monitor as well, so that I can also like have a second monitor to like look at chat and stuff. So yeah, it doesn't even need to be like a big monitor either, because like, I'm only using the second monitor to like do secondary actions, so it doesn't even need to be like a huge monitor like the one I'm using right now. It can literally be like the size of the like my current laptop even. But yeah, anyway. Oh, I see. Maybe it's thanks to the plants. If so, then my efforts are rewarded. I'm glad. Well then, what did you want to talk about? Are you familiar with the ongoing case? Ah, well, yes. When the police came, they did come to talk to me as well. Even though I don't have any direct connection, all the culprits did come here. Nerue and Namoto came here? Yeah, and they seem troubled by something. Trouble? It's true they told us some things of that nature. Even so, I don't feel they were types of people to take it to the point of murder. You're right. But people's minds are prone to change. The slightest trigger can make their balance collapse. Even then though, these successive incidents... Perhaps a Reaper has lodged here. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I have a feeling that we're just in the Stanley Hotel. Or the Overlook Hotel from The Shining. This place is cursed. And it's like turning people into murderers. Just like how it turned the husband into a killer in The Shining. Here's Johnny. A Reaper? That's straight out of fantasy. People say I'm a romantic sort like that. Still, that Reaper might not be such a thing of fantasy after all. Huh? What I mean is, sometimes humans can rise to the role of reaping lives. Misane, you should be very careful. You should be very careful yourself. I understand. Good. You know the culprit hasn't been caught yet. Right. I wonder what will happen next. I will catch them. I swear it. Can't possibly leave without doing so. I see. You know, Misane, I can't really believe that. I'll be rooting for you. Alright. Well, I still have a bit more work to do. I'll have to excuse myself. Thank you for taking the time. So long. Alright. That was it. Wonder what the Nase's up to. There you are, bro. Where's Arumu? Nase. Oh, Misane-chan. Did you hear from Shinobu? Yes, though I'm afraid it may not have been very beneficial. He told me Meadow and Namoto appeared worried about something. Worried, huh? Well, people don't do murders without a reason, after all. Certainly true. Come to think of it, did you finish your business? Huh? Oh, it wasn't anything that important. Finished in no time. For right now, how about you go to your room and rest? Or mine is fine too. I feel it's dangerous to be alone in this situation. I'll do that. You know, Hatanaka crashed too? Sure. Perhaps we'll sort things out soon. Alright, time for a little sleep. You know, I'm wondering if I am actually wondering if this game will end on a cliffhanger or if it will end with some kind of resolution. If it's sweet or not, some kind of resolution, I don't know. To sum it up simply, someone instigated the killers to commit murder. They can clearly remember their actions when instigated, but I don't remember who it was. Perhaps we should think of it like so. The true culprit did something to the perpetrators. Right. Because we don't know what they did. They hacked them! I mean, is that a possibility? Sure. The master program isn't perfect. Even so, if it were hacked, I should be able to tell right away. Outside of myself creating a virus, I think that method would be impossible. Talk about confidence! Feels like you see right through everything. Nanase is the creator of the master program. So naturally. What? That's one heck of a resume! Still, it's not like I'm necessarily the smartest guy in the world, so I can't perfectly deny it. Maybe I'm the most weird-brained guy in the world, though. A way to control people other than hacking. Brainwashing? Yeah, that is about all I can think of, but... if that's it, then how did the culprit approach Meadow and Namato? We may have to consider their method for that as well. Prior acquaintance? It seems unlikely. People come to old hotels from all sorts of places. That's true. That's supposing they were brainwashed here, though. What about the other guests? Yes, there's no saying for that. There's no saying for sure that they haven't done anything to more guests. You know, he's been real quiet today. That guy next door. Yeah, you're right. Next door? The guest in the room opposite yours, Misane-chan. I've heard him rambling to himself and snoring and so on. Well, that's unfortunate. No, it's fine. You can sleep through any circumstance. But anyway, I haven't heard anything from him today. Maybe he caught a cold? Considering the repeated incidents, I'm worried, even if it may be a needless fear. Right. Who knows? He might even know something. So, let's go talk with the guy next door. Yes, let's do that. Let's see... Say, what exactly is the person lodging here like? Let's see... That there room's got a shades-wearing gentleman with a marvelous smile. And also, like I said before, he talks to himself and snores real loud. Is that so? Were you afraid to be someone scary? No, I meet many scary people in this line of work. And honestly, there's no one scarier than you, Nanase. What does that mean? She probably means you're really... she probably means you're just more difficult to deal with than scary. Let's try knocking. No response. Perhaps he's out. I got the impression he was in his room a lot. I mean, obviously, since I was hearing him so much. I didn't hear it. Well, you want old Hatanaka to take off and search the whole hotel then? This hotel is rather expansive. Don't you underestimate Hatanaka's running speed and stamina. Here I go! And there she goes. She sonics off into the halls. What is going on in my nose today? It wasn't even raining today, what the fuck? Huh. You shouldn't run in the hallways. He's already gone. I don't know what we should do. Well, Koza's a hotel employee. He's usually in the lobby, so he might know. Good point. Let's talk to Koza next. Koza! Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Hello. Sorry to bother you so soon after you returned. Oh, no. It is I who made you wait for selfish reasons. So then, what can I do for you? It's about to guess who's staying in the room next to the Nase's. Ah, that old gentleman. I would consider it very likely he's in his room now, rather than prowling around out here. Yes, well, we knocked, but got no response. Ugh. Oh? Perhaps he's having a nap. Though I do fear that he doesn't nap since he's young yet. Wait, what? He's young yet. Wait, huh? I'm so confused what he's trying to say. Like, young people also nap, bro. Very well. I suppose I must accompany you. At such an age, even the unthinkable must be thought of. As they say, when time is on your heels, all are wounded. You mean... Never mind. Please do. I don't even know what he was trying to say. I've never even heard anything even close to that. Understood. Kept you waiting. Wow, you startled me. Startled, huh? Hey, so... I gave her one big look and... Nope, didn't see him. I'm really exhausted. You alright? Well, Hatanaka's okay. Running everywhere is all in a day's work for a reporter. Hardly necessary, madam. One look at the data we employees have access to, and we can easily tell where he is right this moment. What? Wish you said that sooner. We shall view it over there. So, shall we get going? Alright. So what, you're tracking all of us? How are you doing that? Seems like barely legal. I have looked at the employee exclusive entry and exit data, but the last entry for this guest was an entry, which means he's still in the room? Correct. So as long as the hotel's data files have not been corrupted or falsified, I mean, I still said saying this the right way, right? Unless he's like reading his dialogue. Let's just try knocking once more. No response. Well, desperate times and all. I shall bust down the door. What? Why? I guess, to be fair, what if he's dead? Physically? Ah, well, perhaps I phrased it too roughly. No, what I meant was using this employee's cart. What I meant was, using this employee's cart, I shall open the lock. It is meant only as an emergency measure, but perhaps that time is now. All set. Now, come right in. Thank you very much. Excuse us. Alright. Yep. He's dead. What is this? Is he dead? Fuck. Well, that's the third dead person in this hotel now. Oh my god. Can we just like rename this hotel to just the Hotel of Death? How many people are gonna die in this place? No good. She's already dead. No. The room was locked, right? Yes. There's no record of anyone else entering or leaving. I mean, there's a window. Maybe they entered through that. Locked room. Alright, but can I inspect the other rooms? Is something the matter? Well, it occurred to me looking at the records. There are other rooms that have gone some time without any record of an exit. We can't do that, quite. Death Parade already owns that name. What? Oh man. I guess to be fair, the Hotel of Death is like kind of a generic evil name for a hotel. Also, what the heck is Death Parade? The Thriller series. Another anime, I see. Okay. I have no idea what this show is about. I'm sure it's quite. I'm sure it's quite dark though. I have a bit of a bad feeling, you might say. Well, I'll accompany you. Miss Ane-chan, try investigating here. Right, I understand. Okay then. You got all Hatanaka to help. Yes, perhaps we might find something. Let's examine this thoroughly. Alright, what do we got? There's the dead geezer right there. A tatami mat. The victim's collapsed on it, and it's a bit stained with a pool of vomited blood. Ugh. Not the thing. This is a Japanese-style room. Right. It appears holograms are used to quickly alter the design of the room to match the guest's wishes. Man, Fuji's amazing. Other than the bloodstains, it all looks brand new. Nothing fell out or nothing, huh? Guess not. This guy just fell over and died, I guess. It contains blankets and bathrobes. And yukata, real Japanese style. This jacket, did it belong to the victim? It's so neatly folded. Sorry about this. It seems the pockets are also empty. And not much else of note. This is likely the victim's luggage. There's a large bag and a small bag. Anything in them? Pardon me. No luck. Nothing catches my eye. Mystery's a bounty, yo. Like, what? Like, does Aruba come from, like, Osaka or something? Like, her dialect, this feels like it would be that way. Futon. What? One of the mattress types? I would be like to sleep in a bed on the floor myself. You sense footsteps echoing for one thing. I'd really hate if I heard some creepy voice. It doesn't seem there's much of interest here. What the body itself. The victim.
Huh?
Poison? No. Perhaps suffocation. There's no post-mortem lividity? There's no post-mortem lividity to indicate poison. It's hard to imagine he strangled himself. Maybe it's an error. The same poison that got used on Sataka? No. If it was poison, it seems it was a different one. Honestly, I can't normally tell the difference with Japanese. I mean, neither of us can really speak Japanese, so it's not like we would know for sure anyway. But I'm sure there's like different dialects across different regions of Japan. I'm pretty sure someone from Tokyo and someone from Osaka would talk very differently. They just understand each other enough to communicate, but there's gonna be like some subtle differences. I feel like. Yeah, I mean it's like American and UK and Australian English. They're all English, but they all have different ways of speaking it. Even over here in Singapore, we have our own way of speaking English called Singlish. Over here we mix English with like some like regional dialects like Hokkien and stuff. So we have a bunch of like terms and also like we also have like different grammar rules and stuff that like people from other countries struggle to understand. And honestly, now that I think about it, Singlish is basically if you spoke English with Chinese grammar, basically. So try and imagine that and you'll see what I mean. And you kind of have a good idea of what Singlish is. And then like take that and mix it with like a bunch of like different words from Hokkien and other dialects of Chinese, and then like yeah, it's basically Singlish in a nutshell. I always hear them bring up Kansai dialects. Oh yeah, Kansai dialect. Yeah, it's also like a pretty different one as well. Yeah, just a lot of dialects, I think. It's not sleeping pills, Sataka's poison. Most things which would not be easy to obtain. They're powerful. Not meant to be used on people. We got a pharmacist on our hands? Medicine with a brainwashing effect? In this day and age, perhaps it could exist. For now, I'll make a note of this. Died from suffocation. Poison considered, but no post-mortem lividity. I don't even know what lividity means. I assume it means clearness. Locked room. Cause of death. And there's the crime scene. And that's the crime scene. Strange. It's just too little information. Isari-chan. Nanase. How'd it go? I'm gonna sneeze. Ugh. Alright, about that. We identified we identified all of the guests in the suspicious rooms to be dead. What? Oh my god, there's more people dead. Oh! It's definitely the Hotel of Death. Oh, fuck me. Okay, I've actually increased the temperature of my air conditioner slightly, so it's actually a lot less cold now. So I'm gonna take off my jacket. I also investigated the causes of death and such. Some were stabbed, some had a blow to the head. All of these were locked rooms, correct? Yeah. but many of them are hard to think of as suicides. Let's put together each of us what each of us learned. First of all of the rooms were locked, and their guest entry data hasn't updated for a long time. Haruhi checked as well, and there have been no malfunctions since that prior event. The data should be accurate. Hard as that is to believe. And also, there is a lack of consistency in the deaths. They were all killed in a variety of ways. Who could have done this? I'm also wondering how. Seems they all died around the same time. Hey! I just had an idea! So, I want you to listen, okay? Arumu? Now, I want to do what I can to help. I suppose we could hear it out. Indeed. Even now, we're at an impasse. Arumu, please proceed. Gotcha! What do you have, Arumu? First off, I'm going to talk about the people who died have in common. Their rooms were locked, making them perfect locked rooms. And the hotel locks, they gotta check against the guest data. You know, what gets made when Peep signs to the hotel. So, who's able to enter rooms without them being theirs? In short, the hotel owner is suspicious. So is Hatanaka. How's that? That's actually kind of a good point, actually. I don't know how we haven't actually thought of that. Because yeah, who else would have the ability to just like enter people's rooms anytime they want? Actually, I might put on like a short sleeve shirt. I only have like a tank top on, so it's a little bit cold. Alright, this should be a bit warmer, maybe? The hotel owner. It's true. He seems like the one who would be able to do it most easily. Let's give it some careful thought. Okay. Alright. Okay, yeah, that lines up. The rooms were locked, making them perfect locked rooms. Ah yes, the floor is on the floor. I honestly I have no idea what Arumu is even getting at over here. Like, I think that was pretty obvious. And the hotel locks. They gotta check against the guest hotel data. Okay, and for anyone else to enter a room, you need the special card the hotel owner has. Otherwise, an employee's card. Uh-huh! A good point? You only just noticed? But with stuff like this, you gotta expect that it's a big shot. That's... well... I wonder. Okay. Hotel owner, you say? Because he's the originator, yeah? It's his own building. He could eat it for breakfast. Even supposing that, what's the motive? That I haven't figured out yet. Even so, wouldn't even the owner leave behind a record of his entry? I mean, he could just erase it. He is the owner, after all. He can literally hack into his own system. Harumu, you say the hotel owner is suspicious. Yet, even the owner would surely leave records of his entries and exits. Eh? In a case at the gimmick room, where there was a malfunction in the system itself, then we wouldn't know. But there has been no malfunction since then. Yes, indeed. Yes. Indeed, Teruki checked that. I like how her that's wrong is like so intense. I mean Arumu is quite excitable after all. But I mean, he's the owner and all. So couldn't he do something to do a thing about that? Not at all. Not at all. That is impossible. I say this because my father is hopeless with technology. Huh? It would be a different story if he had the programming and hacking know-how to conceal entry data. But it seems that's not the case. It is with me. We're in the middle of an important conversation here. Sorry. Anyway, I'm sure even I would leave traces of my attempt to conceal data. So I think it'd take skill even greater than that. And if the owner is a possibility, so are the employees. And I guess we're back to square one. How about the guy in the garden? Shinobu? But he said he didn't know anything. I don't mean it like that. He just seems smart. So I feel like maybe he'll have some good wisdom for us. You should know a thing or two about the other guests. Maybe we could get something out of it. Leave the investigation here to me. Misane-chan, go and talk with him. Understood. I'll be off. Atanaka's coming with! Alright. Thank you. Alright. Time for some info gathering. Yo, Shinobu, my man. Hello. Sorry to keep bothering you. Oh, Misane. And Arumu's with you. Yo! Do you need something? I'd like to talk with you some more. Or rather, I'd like some advice. Ah, I'm almost done with work here. You sure thing. Thank you. Ah, those guests. No wonder you were running to and fro down below. I didn't tell him just how many other victims there were. Even though I saw his reaction, I can't fully trust him right now. Wise? Yes. So, we were wondering if you knew anything about the guests. Let's see. Well, I would say Merue and Namoto were the ones who left the deepest impression on me. I don't know so much about the other guests. Is that right? They were in perfectly locked rooms, right? Yes. I read books pretty often. Mysteries are some of my favorites. Mass deaths at the same time, locked rooms. There is a method that could meet those requirements. Is there really? Could you hear me out? Could you hear me out for a second? Yes, go right ahead. I'll present you with a possibility. The rooms were locked rooms, but the objective was to lock the victims in the rooms, and the culprit on inside. After confining them in the rooms, they used some means to kill them with a poison mist. What do you make of that? I'm imagining it was some kind of fumigant. It's not the most reasonable method, but it could fit the bill. Okay, but some of them were like stabbed and stuff, unless that happened after they died. I don't know. Could be possible. It could be possible they killed them with poison and then stabbed them and hit them over the head to make it look like different causes of death, to make it not look consistent so it's not as obvious. I think I'm onto something here, maybe. What do you think? Didn't think of that, no. Indeed. Poison mist spread all at once. But it would be difficult. Alright. Culprit was not inside, but how would you know that? So it's not that the victims didn't try to exit, but they simply couldn't? That's right. They were locked in there, and of course they wouldn't be able to leave. We then have to consider how they accomplished that, but it's not inconceivable. Poison mist? What do you mean, some means? Ah, well, for example, maybe through the vents? A bit cliche, though. Indeed, they placed something to produce a poison mist somewhere in the ventilation system. However, there'd be an indicator of death by poison. We should probably bring up the different. We should probably bring up the different death possibilities. Nope. Nope. Probably should have brought up the. Maybe I should bring up the corpse then. Yeah. You suggest a locked room via poison mist. But if it were poison, there would be signs of the body. No post-mortem lividity as would be caused. Yeah. No post-mortem lividity. Who the fuck made that word up? No post-mortem lividity, as would be caused by poison, was found in the victim's body. I did consider poison briefly, but due to the lack of those telltale signs, I concluded it was wrong. Oh, I see. That's too bad. I mean, maybe it'd be suspicious if I were right. No, that's not. Were you not aware of yourself that you were treating me with suspicion? Oh my god. Honestly, I don't know why this guy's a gardener. He should just be a detective at this point. Like, dude, you could probably, like, earn so much more. Like, dude, you could probably earn so much more as a detective. Than, like, being just a gardener. I'm sorry, I thought it was a perfect word for her to say. I'm joking. What? Wait, what? Why are you acting like you made the game? like, okay, you're joking, but, like, I feel like the joke doesn't even make any sense in this case, because, like... Sorry. I keep letting my talent for observation run wild. But it makes it a little harder for me to speak, too. I apologize. It's fine. It's your line of work. It's your line of work. That's the right call. With all these incomprehensible cases, I bet you've barely caught on to the culprit's thinking. Plus your reaction to the world was funny. Fair enough, I guess. I hate words that are so hard to pronounce really fast. Lividity. And it's like I'm rapping, dude. Maybe I should, like, talk slower. Maybe I should talk like Dash from Zootopia. Yes. You need to cast suspicion even. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. You need to cast suspicion even on someone like me. Because you can't know what a killer is thinking. Oh yeah, I don't see a Arumu anywhere. What? Fair enough. Where did she get to? Don't do that. Imagine a whole stream like that. Imagine if that's how I play games. Like one dialogue would like take like an hour. Go look for her. Especially in this situation, it'd be dangerous to leave her alone. I'll do that. Sorry to take up your time. It's okay. If you need anything, come by anytime. Like I've been saying. Anything you want to talk about? Just come by. Although I'll be stepping out in a bit. Yes, understood. Thank you very much. Ayumu! Where did she go? Be back in the Nase's room or something? Oh yeah, there she is. What? Ah, Misane! Huh? What are you doing? Shinobu was like, poison mist through the vents, so I gave her a look-see. The vents? Yep. Well, didn't see much for how dark it was. No doubt. Whatever happened, we're talking about a poison mist. That would have been dangerous. Good thinking. And again, it would have been dangerous just entering the room. Where are Nanase and Koza? Not back yet, it looks like. With all the victims, it might be taking a while to investigate. You may be right. I'm back. I took a forced nap on my desk. Welcome back, man. I'm sure you really needed that nap. But yeah, do you feel more refreshed now? Or do you need more sleepy time? I don't know, you said you needed to refresh yourself. I guess taking a nap is kind of refreshing yourself. Just getting back some energy by sleeping. Okay, if old Hatanaka speaks up again? Yeah. Yeah! Not like I solved the mirror puzzle or nothing, but... Yes, that's fine. I need way more sleep. See, I told you. I mean, given your habits, yeah, I can see why you need a bunch more sleep. The mother of my girlfriend called me at like 4 AM to tell me to go to bed. Wait, how did she, how did she know you were awake? How did she know you're awake? Is she aware of your habits or something? Be funny waking up hearing the Metroid Prime save theme. Because she knows I'm awake? Yeah, but how? She knows me too good, damn. I guess she sees you enough with her daughter that she's like, you know what, this guy needs some sleep. Also, wait, the Metroid Prime save theme, did that play just now or something? Gonna drink some water. Yes, that's fine. It can only help to say whatever you can say. Thank ya. If there's no chance of him being murdered, then ain't there only one thing to think? The rooms were locked, and we don't know how you'd go about setting that up. Seems everybody was troubled by something. And then, maybe at that moment, they all got the urge. I know it's a painful thing to conclude, but everybody died sort of the same way, so I'm just saying, isn't that a possibility? But they didn't die the same Wait, though. Now I saw a YouTube short with a guy humming it last night. Oh, I see. I mean, I don't know. I guess when you play enough Metroid games, you just kind of have that theme in your head to the point where you just hum yourself to sleep with that, maybe. How's that? Suicide. But the prior cases were also set up to make us suspect suicide. I should check what I've noticed so far. Alright. You say they were suicides, but the victims died of a number of causes. Causes? They lost their lives in a variety of ways. Hanging, stabbing, many others. There are methods among them that, while not impossible, are not easily thought of as a way you choose to kill yourself. If they took their own lives, there must be a reason. Why would they use such roundabout means? Why die in a way that causes doubt and confusion? And all on this particular day. Thinking about the reason makes a whole mess of mysteries pop up. It does. What end? For what reason would you do this? I'm not saying Koza still haven't returned. Hey! Nanase's bit phone was broken. How do you think he's investigating? Oh. Well, Hatanaka's gotta take photos of evidence too. I'm on the way. I'm on my way. Careful. Nope, she already left. What should I do? Shinobu. I'll go see Shinobu. Yeah, man, that man seems to know about anything. Shinobu, help me. I'm stuck. Hey! Hey! Good day, Misane. You look very pale. Do I? Enough that I think anybody could tell. Is that right? Honestly, I don't know anything. To what end are they doing this? And honestly, I'm irritated with myself for not knowing. Let's see. Take it easy, okay? Have you calmed down some? Yes. Thank you very much. Guess you're really stuck. There's not a single thing I can feel confident about. I can't think it was all suicide. I don't want to think it. Gotta admit, that's one of my two favorite Japanese names. What, Shinobu? Honestly, it's a pretty nice name, yeah. Also, isn't Shinobu also like a character in Demon Slayer, the butterfly girl? Yeah. What's your second favorite Japanese name though? Since you said it's one of your two. What were they thinking as they died? I can't find any trace of it. I see. Maybe this can be the place you come at times like that. It's just a mess right now. Personally, I'm glad if you consider this place somewhere to come for tranquility. Yeah, that and Tsubaki. It used to be Asuka until the pronunciation changed. Wait, huh? Wait, how did the pronunciation change? I mean, it should still be Asuka, right? How is the pronunciation different now? I've always thought of that. I always thought that name would just be Asuka all the way. Would you hear me out again? Huh? If you have time, that is. No, it's fine. Please. Right. Yeah, maybe I am tired. Maybe I am tired, just like not as tired. I don't know. You don't hear the U anymore, it's apparently pronounced Asuka. I mean, that's kind of a common thing throughout the Japanese language though. Like in Japanese, they often drop the U or the I sounds. Like even in Tsubaki, it's more like Tsubaki. It's like I feel like it's more like Tsubaki. Like the U is still there, but it's just not as apparent. Like, and also like a lot of Japanese people, like for example, the phrase "I aishiteru," they don't say they don't say "I aishiteru," they say like "I shiteru." Like they don't they drop the I sound. That's like a common thing throughout Japanese. So I don't think it's just a name thing. If it's dubious from the way they died, that they did it all on their own, someone else must be involved in their death. I think the same thing. However, there's simply no trace of others' involvement. No clues. That contradicts the previous thought. Those thoughts go back and forth. Vicious cycle you can't escape. Now some new development. You can't do anything. You can't do anything more. Trapped in such an antlion's pit. What are you thinking now? That was more like a storybook entry, bro. I'm not sure how that was supposed to help. Yeah, but for that name, the U just completely disappeared. That U sound just made the name float to me. I mean, you could still choose to pronounce it as Asuka. I mean, I'm sure people will still know what you mean. Unless you like hearing people say that name and people just don't say it as Asuka anymore, they just say Asuka. Oh, it's one of these things again. Okay. Interrogation. Same thing. Nope.
Where was my bed? Thought I was there.
Simply no involvement. Looks like Miss Sunny has nothing to ask anymore.
Come sit in this chair. Here I guess that's fine. It's
Hey,
only
see what I'm thinking?
49.
I mean, we may as well. I mean, we kind of out of options. Maybe Shinobu is behind all of this. I mean, he just seems so sly at times. It's hopeless. Right now, I have no ace in the hole to break open this case. Nothing. Misane, why did you take this job? Calling it my job may not be quite right. I'm technically still a student, but there are many evil people in this world. I don't think I can catch all the evil people. But I want to make this world at least a little safer. That's a fine aspiration for your age. I'm mostly quoting my father. Right now, I can't do anything about this case. I see. Then, you think this case will just go unsolved? That's a sad thing. I think this case isn't a baffling mass suicide, but rather murder case. Huh? It's all because of got out in 8 ads on good behavior. They were trying to keep me in there for 21 to what the Oh my god, what is with you the ads with you? Oh fucking me. Why do you always get so many ads? That's actually fucking insane. God. It's all because of an atrocious, vicious, awful person. But this very moment still breathes easy. Misani Mikoto. How do you feel about that person? How do you feel about that person? Don't worry, the 21 was just a jail joke. Oh, I see now. Yeah, they were gonna keep you in advertisement prison. How do you feel about that person? Also, wait, how the hell does he know our last name, first name? I don't. How does he know? How does he know our full name? We didn't. Have we ever told him our full name? I don't even remember. I. Feeling whirling around in your chest. You know what it is. If there's a culprit like that, person, I would never forgive them. Right. That unforgivable feeling. That alone is plenty sufficient as a trigger. Oh my god! Shinobu? Shinobu! Whoa, bro! Bro, I'm just a minor, man. Don't be doing that. Why don't you go talk with him? In who? Come by if you need anything. So long. Why did he do that for? Why did he just try to, like, riz me up? What the fuck? Shinobu, what the fuck? That sounds sus. Do 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 do. Amogus. Hey, Misane-chan. It took a while, but the investigation... Misane-chan? I'll forgive the culprit. So... Stop it, Misane-chan. What you're thinking right now, you can't. Sure, if the evil people were gone, all of them were erased, the world will be peaceful. But that's the thought the two of us denied together. The thing we can do is go a little bit at a time. Even if it won't come to pass while we're alive. If we can make a world we can consider better off than if we weren't here, that's good enough. Let's see.
何かに迷ってるなら、俺に道案内を頼みなよ。
You're at a loss. Ask me for guidance.
昔の俺は、ミサレちゃんに道案内をしてもらったから。
Because you guided me way back then, Misane-chan.
その恩返しをさせてよ。
I like to repay you for it. Huh? Sweet. I guess it is kind of a sequel. Yeah, because Misane-chan was quite the help. You're in 1BEATHEART. I'll say, hold on. Stay right there. It'll just be for a second. And forgive me. What? That... God enough? faint. I'm glad I still had a little bit left in me. Misane-chan, you don't look well. So I can do it myself. No! Nanase. You were just talking about us. You realize. I can't possibly wait at a time like this. Right. That active nature is one of your strong points, Misane-chan. I'm an ex-shut-in, so I have to study that more. I'd say you're superior to me in vigor, Nase. Really? Yes. Let's hurry and put an end to this. Yeah. So it was you, Shinobu! That's not where I meant to save, but you know what, it works. Come to think of it, where's Koza? Or Arumu? After we finished investigating, they went back to their rooms to do their respective duties and whatnot. They aren't dead, are they? I sense their life signs, so I think they're okay. Look, it's fine. I'm just feeling. Can't be that damaging to me. I didn't even say anything yet. Anyway, let's hurry on up. Indeed. To prevent any further harm. Shinobu! Come here, bro. Shinobu. Hey, Misane. Uh-huh. You seem different from before. I don't know what you did to her, but you're not gonna shake Misane-chan's faith that easily. Well, fantastic. Wonderful. That's deserving of praise. Just what are you? Me? I'm Shinobu Kasuga. Right now, I'm nothing more, nothing less. Are you involved in this case? Right. As a reward, I guess I'll tell you everything. First, I am the true culprit of this case, as well as the culprit of the cases of the third-party murders you've no doubt been chasing. You... Sane-chan, calm down. I'm thinking what you used on Miss Sane-chan was some kind of mind control through conversation. Is that it? Well, did you even figure that much out? I only ought to have expected such shrewd deductions from the brilliant mind behind the master program. You are correct. I primarily use conversation to shape and control people's minds. I mean, you put it so simply, but it must take serious talent to bring it this far. To induce a state so similar to deep mind control, I would think you need to know a fair amount about the person. You think he isn't comic nerd? Would have been a perfect time for I'm Batman. Man. That would have been so... I don't even know, man. The whole Batman thing just feels so goofy to me now just because, like... It just feels like a meme at this point. Yes, indeed. The more they open their hearts to me, the deeper they can drown in my words. As far as my investigation found, there were no wiretaps or anything in this building. That's not what he thinks. Indeed. Indeed. I had listening devices for the sake of information gathering. Though, calling them devices is a bit degrading to them. Misane, perhaps you know? Huh? Do you know where I placed the wiretaps? Nope. Wait. Am I supposed to know? Also, I just realized I just realized you can now look at the info of everybody. Misane is 15. Oh, I see. Okay, I thought she was like 17 or something. Misane is 15. Nanase is 23. Meadow is 7. Isna is 29. Haruhi is 27. Koza is 24. Shinobu is 26. Arumu is 19. The fat cats are all 3, all male. Ashley is 21. Sataka is 21. Okay, they're all 21. Okay. Omare is 10. Of course he's 10. Alright. Who... Is it on Misane herself? Nope. Where do you put the what? How am I supposed to know? The cats? The cat. Oh my god. Yeah, honestly, I should have gone with my instincts. I should have gone with my instincts, because yeah, those cats have just been wandering around. They had to have been. Yeah, and he's the one who's feeding them as well. I would assume Ashley is half Japanese. Yeah, I think so too, because Ashley is not a Japanese name. Yeah, maybe she is. I didn't get to see her last name. I kind of forgot her last name though. We can Google it. Ashley Haika. That's her full name. If you want to pronounce it in Japanese, it's like Ashuri. Ashuri Haika. The cats? Correct. Not bad at all. They were real lifesavers. They cover such a wide area. I can hear things about anyone from here. You used them for that? What are you angry about? Oh well. Here's your reward for another correct answer. Many people come to this hotel. I selected those who seem most easily controlled and set them up to kill themselves today at a set time. That is the truth of this case you so long to know.
Huh?
Suicide? But things like stabbing aren't appropriate for it, you're gonna say? People are free to decide how they want to die. Don't meddle. There's no reason they should have died. People don't often speak reasons for wanting to die. You're a bit hard-headed, aren't you? Perhaps you've already forgotten what I did to you. I wasn't even trying to make it so deep that you'd immediately forget. Out of a sense of justice? That unforgivable feeling. It's not only targets at other people. It's interesting just how many people in this country can't forgive themselves. Why would you do this? Why? There is no why. Misane, are you under the impression that everything in this world happens for a reason? It's a bit disappointing you're this stubborn. But even if I had left clear traces of a third party, you wouldn't have made it this far. But don't you understand that you can't escape anymore? That's funny. Where's your proof? There are no witnesses. Everyone either died, or has no memory of me at all. You can try to record my words, but I'll soon be discarding Shinobu Kasuga. Besides, by the time you begin to talk to me, you'd already lost to me. I was getting tired of his appearance and name anyway. It's convenient. What do you... Take a nap. Oh, shit. Goodbye. What the fuck? Man, fuck you, Shinobu. That was... that was such a cliffhanger. God, you're such a dick, Shinobu. What the hell? Playing us like that? Oh my god. You gotta fire like ED though. I honestly didn't expect the game to like end that quickly, honestly. Like I was honestly expecting like more, but I guess to be fair the game is not that big, so there's obviously not that much content. But wow, holy shit, we have finished it. We have finished the sequel of 1BEATHEART, 1BEATHEART. Man, this one was definitely like more on the investigative front rather than like I think like 1BEATHEART and 1BEATHEART were definitely like similar in like the deduction thing where like you have to like point out like inconsistencies. I don't know what Shinobu is planning on doing with us. I hope he probably just like erased our memories or something. One BEATHEART by Miwashiba. Amazing. That was pretty cool. Oh, we have an epilogue. By the time he woke up, Shinobu had vanished from the hotel. Not only in the hotel, it seemed not a single person but myself and Nanase could remember Shinobu.
Oh.
Wow. Didn't think it would be this effective. Is this any time for admiration? He got away from us. He must change his appearance and name every time. And we're back to the start. Nah. Even if we only move an inch forward, it's better than nothing. It's still moving forward. How positive of you. Well, we never gonna catch him our whole lives otherwise. Indeed, you're right. Anyway, it's about time for it. It's about time for checkout. Alright. Once ready, let's go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's go. Alright. I'm sorry. Let's go! Time to find this son of a bitch. It was unsettling because what are we gonna play now? I mean, that's like plenty of games I have on my list that I can play. So I can probably find something to do. Ah, the air feels nice up on the boat. It does. Speaking of boats, I feel like there was this case. There have been several cases on boats, so I don't know which one you're talking about. I hope to avoid any more trouble on them. Foreshadowing? Please stop. Why? I see some familiar faces there. You will not say you have forgotten me. Oh, is it Izuchi? Yeah. Oh my god, bro! Dude, it's you! I haven't seen you in so long, what the fuck? Oh my god, Izuchi. I actually remember this guy now that I see his appearance. Yeah, oh my god. Yes, it is I, and none other, Izuchi Nasuga. As genius as the day I was born. But enough. So, you are not Nanase's assistant. I've heard tell of you. Yay! It's Izuchi! I haven't seen you in a year, it feels like. Why did you respond slower than this girl here? Use that two full head of yours. What have you been up to? You know, system development and other miscellanea. It would be a hassle to list every one of the numerous things I do. Developing any weird medicines or anything? No, that's just... I am. Of course he is. He's always doing this shit, man. Yay! I was in the mood to be a test subject. Please, have me drink something. Right. I've yet to test it on humans. Drink up. Down the hatch. Why is he so like... Why is he like so nonchalant about this? Why would you just drink something? I mean, I guess they know each other, but like, still. Ooh. That's it. I don't see any particular changes. What effect was it supposed to have? Right. Well, look forward to it. It's just a bit slow to take effect. If he sleeps here and catches a cold, the effect may weaken. And we can't have that. Let's carry him. I'm asking you to help me. It's been a while since that happened. I wonder what's gonna happen in the end. Huh? I thought he was on the sofa by the window. But he's gone? There is only one truth, usually. Voice. Who? Oh. Is this Little Nanase? Also, this soundtrack is so classic. It reminds me of it reminds me of the Lionfield shorts. The whole world became smarter just to keep up with him the day he was born, for he is the intelligent genius above all. Oh yeah, oh my god, this is like the stereotypical Italian soundtrack. This is the stereotypical sound of Italy, guys. I've heard this a lot in like the Lionfield shorts. Just making a JJK joke, I see it. I haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen, so I have no idea what the fuck any of that means. I knew it! The old lady was a culprit! Well, my work is done, and my work here is done. Eh? Could I ask your name? Yep. Did that thing turn him back into a child or something? What the hell? Yoshinase, detective. Don't lie. Ouch. You're so strict, Miss Sane-chan. Miss Sane-chan? Ah, up already, are you? No particular defects. It appears to have worked perfectly. Naturally. So, this medicine induces retrogression of a body's growth. Yeah. Why are you so casual about that? I guess you probably knew, but still, I'm gonna lay down a bit. Okay, Wi-Fi, thank you for lurking. Hope you have a good rest. You seem tired, especially since you were at the gym early today. Why would you make this? Why? What a funny question. Obviously because it seemed of interest? It showed up in an anime my brother was watching. And I felt I could make that myself. So I did. You can just make anything if you want to, huh? I smell a case! Ah, where are you? So, like, the effects will wear off soon, right? Then I say it's not just gonna be a child now for the rest of the series. Huh? That's not right. Because of bloody and such and such. Your testimony is all out of whack, miss. What are you doing? There's been an incident, so I've got to solve it. Do such incidents just happen anywhere? No issues with body temperature or functions. You're open. Oh. Why did Izuchi suddenly sit down? I just tinkered with this clock, making it transmit signals directly into his brain waves to make him suddenly fall asleep. Please don't tinker like that anymore. I'm Sleepy Izuchi. bona fide genius. What is he starting to do now? He's just messing. He's just messing with Izuchi. Also, wait, is this the end of the game or is it just an epilogue? Because it's quite the long epilogue. Ah! Huh. Suddenly fell asleep. Are you okay? My senses are still a bit hazy. Well, oh, hey, you're back. Alright, the medicine has worn off now, and Nase is back to his usual self. Thank God he wasn't just gonna stay a child the whole time. Well, we all have those days. Right. You're right. Perhaps it's because I've been so immersed in creating strange medicines. I know. When we reach Blue Sun Street, come to my laboratory. I'll make you a test subject for my medicine. I'm guessing you don't remember, but just earlier... I'll do it. I'll come out to Kage and everybody, we'll all drink it. What? No. I don't think Kage is drinking shit, bro. Unless it tastes like mango or something, I don't know. I see. You can call whoever you wish. The more test subjects, the merrier. Honestly, when Nanase drank that potion, I was like kind of like thinking this is either gonna turn him into a girl or turn him into an animal or something. Did not expect like an age regression potion though. Oh man, this pimple on my upper lip is like kind of irritating. Well, maybe it's not so bad to have days like that every once in a while. Yeah, Miss Anna, you've gotta have some fun every now and then, even if it means, mutilating your body with potions. I mean, I guess the effects are temporary, so it's I guess it's not that bad. But still, though, just randomly trying medicine and stuff doesn't seem like a really dangerous task. Anyway, we have officially finished the 1BEATHEART sequel of called 1BEATHEART. Holy shit. Well then. Oh man, I gotta stretch. Whew. Anyway, yeah, that was 1BEATHEART. How'd you guys like the game? Honestly, it was pretty fun. I really like how the graphics have like improved since 1BEATHEART. Like they went from like those pixelated graphics to like more like drawn out stuff, which is kind of cool. And yeah, it's basically like it's kind of just an extension of 1BEATHEART, basically. It's just 1BEATHEART, it has more of like the friend making process, the friend making mechanic, whereas this one was more like an Ace Attorney kind of deal where you're basically just like doing like the objection thing with people and like calling out like, wait a minute, you're wrong about that. I don't think you're right there. Yeah, it's basically just like it's basically just more so of that. So it looks like Misane and Nanase are now kind of like detectives now. That's kind of cool. So yeah, it was just like a fun little like visual novel kind of game, and with a bunch of dialogue and stuff to read. That was pretty fun, just reading all the dialogue and stuff. That was fun. But yeah, I wonder if Miwa Shiba has any other games. I think they had actually with Miwa Shiba games. What other games do they have? 1BEATHEART, Light Eat. I played 1BEATHEART. I played Light Eat. There's the Faceless Double and Alice Mare. I haven't played these ones. And also the Faceless Double as well. This could be interesting. Alright, I kind of want to add those to my list of games I could potentially play. I've gotta keep gathering these games. Honestly, Miwa Shiba games are pretty fun, just to like read just like the dialogue and all that. It looked fun. Yeah, it was really fun like reading the dialogue and stuff, and I like the characters as well. It was really cool. Actually, I might have already added those games to my list, actually, I'm not too sure. Let me just check my Word document, because I have a whole Word document just to like write a bunch of games that I could potentially play. Alright, now that 1BEATHEART is finished, I can go ahead and strike through that. Alice Mayer is already on my list. The Faceless Double. Pretty badass name, honestly. Man, I'm still getting used to my new keyboard, so I feel like I can't really type while looking away. It was nice, like a mixture of Phoenix Wright and Professor Layton. Wait, who's Professor Layton? I know who Phoenix Wright is. Professor Layton. Who is Professor Layton? Oh, it's a game. I don't know what kind of game this is. Is it like another like mystery puzzle solving game or something? Because that would make sense. Yeah, I see it. Okay. It looks like these two series have like come together though, because I'm seeing like crossovers between Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright. I wonder if they're related. Man, this goes all the way back to the Nintendo DS. That is old. What the fuck? This is old! This is like classic game territory. I don't think I've ever played. I mean, I never even played the Nintendo DS, so yeah, I had no idea about any of this. If I remember, I think they're made by the same company. Huh. Interesting. I guess that would make sense. That would make sense. Since both are related to like mystery solving and like solving puzzles and stuff like that. So it would make sense for them to be made by the same company. I guess that's also why there's like some crossovers and stuff. So that makes sense. Ashi. Okay. Okay, I want to rate. I want to rate someone because honestly, this is a pretty good place to end stream. Okay, actually before I end end for tonight, I want to just like make a short announcement, and which is that I am thinking of taking a bit of a break. But I don't need to tell me I'm old. I didn't say you were old. I just said it. I said the games were old. I didn't say you were old. Though I guess it could play like an indirect kind of thing, but I don't know. I did not say you were old, bro. But anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give a short announcement. I know it's a little bit like sudden and stuff, but I am thinking of taking a short okay, not short, I am thinking of taking a break from streaming for I'm thinking of taking a break from streaming until October. So I will not be streaming for the rest of September. Because I feel like I haven't had a break in quite a while. And I'm also not gonna lie, like I have been like feeling a little bit demotivated to stream lately. Like things been like I haven't really been feeling the spark, you know. And I think I'm thinking of taking like a break for a bit. Anyway, there's only like 2.5 weeks left of September, so once the 2 weeks are up, I guess I can start streaming the horror games because I did say that I was going to start stream. I was gonna dedicate October to playing horror games, specifically. So, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm basically gonna take a. I'm gonna like take a break from streaming for like the rest of September, and then I shall see you guys in October. For like the horror month where I'll be playing like a bunch of horror games. So that's gonna be fun. Hopefully you guys will enjoy hearing me scream or something. Hope you have a good rest. We're waiting for you until you hear it come back. I'm glad you guys will be waiting. I think it's just because like I feel like it's been quite lonely in the stream lately because yeah, I guess yeah, I feel like I don't know, I feel like most of my community has kind of been like too busy or been too occupied with other things to kind of join the stream. So it's been pretty lonely this past month or so. So maybe I'll give it. I'm thinking of giving myself a break just a bit because like it's hard to be motivated when like there's like not a lot of people like there to support you and stuff. But yeah, I know that not everyone is just super free all the time. But I mean, other than that, I'm also just like not really. I haven't really been feeling like that motivated lately, so I think I might want. So yeah, I'm thinking of taking a break from streaming for a while, and I'll just use this time to maybe like focus on maybe like my other content. Like maybe I might like focus on like my art or maybe some of my like YouTube shorts or TikToks more. I might even like I'm thinking of like recording a cover or something over like the week or so. I did say I was going to start like recording a new song cover soon, but I haven't started recording yet, so I should probably get to that. So I'll probably use that time to go and do that, you know. Yeah, it'll be actually it'll probably be like 3 weeks actually because October the next stream will probably be like on like the first Saturday of October, which is the 4th of October. So that's 3 weeks from now actually. So yeah, I'll basically be gone for about 3 weeks or so. So yeah, hang in there guys. I'll be back in about 3 weeks. So yeah, I'll still be active on Discord and on Twitter, so don't worry, I won't be gone for. I won't be like completely gone. So yeah, you guys you guys don't need to worry too much. But yeah, let's go find someone to raid before we end off for tonight. Let's see, who do we have? I'm browsing the art category again. Just to see if we have somebody, or maybe we can raid someone who I follow already. Maybe. I guess we can raid someone who I've raided before. They're streaming Subnautica right now. Yeah. Maybe we can. Maybe you guys might want to watch a cool Subnautica stream or something. But yeah, let's go raid. Bam. Hope the raid works. All right, good. Yeah, sometimes I think errors out for no reason. But yeah, anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you everybody for watching today, and yeah, hope you guys have a good weekend. I'm excited because I'm gonna be going to another small convention with my friend tomorrow, so I'm excited for that. So yeah, I'll be having some fun. But yeah, hope you guys have a good weekend tomorrow, and hope you guys have a good rest of your day as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you everybody for joining me, and I shall see you guys in October for horror month, or spooky month as you say. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye.